Hit it hard, every day on the move, trying to get it off. Hit it hard, they might think that I'm rude when they hear me talk. Hit it hard, hit them all with a droop, then I grit it off. Hit it hard, gotta stick and keep moving to get it off. Hit it hard, every player in the group trying to get the ball. Hit it hard, I won't say, but this move got me real off. Hit it hard, I mean off the charts, know I'm the biggest boss. Hit it hard, gotta live it, stay true or you miss it all. Hey, facts over feelings, don't worry about how you feeling. No, we just keep it the realest. Know I'm a warrior, know I control with these people. Must teach them with lethal, with wisdom. Locking with DCot to chop it and listen. We'll hop on the block, dropping knowledge, uplifting. Lately been popping it off, the topics they want. We're blocking and drop what they missing. I gotta stick to the mission. Roll tide over critics who listen. No time for a biased opinion. Most guys going live for a living. Those types just be trying to survive. Hard times got them starving and living. Game time always starving to give it. And most times it's on life. Post hype for the vibes. Numbers going up high. Views going up high. Looking down from the sky. Always gotta keep it fly. You know we gotta do it right. You know we gotta keep it right. Just can't be worried if they like it. Keep on living, make it prime.
Yes. Cot's theme song all day long and twice on Sunday. I'm your boy DCot here with a lot on my mind today. See me behind the back there? That's my boy, JB, Jaylon Brown. I'm here to talk a little bit about Jaylon Brown today, a little bit about Boston, a little bit about Paul George, a little bit about the media. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm not going to take a whole lot of time for everybody on this recording. It's not a live show on the recording. But I want to make sure I'm clear. I back Jaylon Brown 100%. I got some data. I took me some notes. I want to make sure. There's a whole lot has been thrown my way. Oh, Jaylon this. Oh, Jaylon that. Oh, Jaylon, all these things. Bottom line is this. I'm going to share some things. You may not like it, but it's facts over feelings. So I want to start out with Mr. Colin Cowherd talking about my guy is a disaster, disease. Then he talked about he was a seventh player, best player on the team. They talked about him being an insignificant player, inefficient player. They said they thought he was the smartest person in the room. Remember they talked about, oh, he thinks he's the smartest person in the room. That's code for this player needs to shut up and dribble. I challenge any of you all to show me proof that he said anything about he was the smartest person in the room. Oh, by the way, Cal, NASA, Smarts, Harvard, shows a lot. He probably is the smartest person in the room. He ain't got to tell you that. He's showing you that. And that's what's intimidating to most people. They don't like what's being said because it's the truth. People don't like the truth. Secondly, I want to talk about anything that anybody has to show me one instance where he, my boy Jaylon Brown, has embarrassed himself, his family, his culture by doing anything off the court or on the court that's a disgrace to his uniform, to him as a man, or his family. We can do it all day long if you want, but not on this recording. It's going to be a short recording. Then I've seen many times that in person myself, watching him play, humble superstar on the court. He lights you up for 25 or 30, goes on back down the court, not doing the 3 to the dome and all of that stuff. He just out there hooping, One of the most humble superstars in the league. Definitely on the court. I've seen it in person. I've expressed this many times over the last 3 or 4 years. I love seeing him play, He's a two-way player. We talk about, oh my gosh, he can't go left. I had a conversation with my boy last night. So you tell me, if you know a guy can't go left, we're novices, right? We're not NBA players. We say he can't go left. You got NBA players, the best NBA players, the best players in the world. If he can't go left, why can't they stop him? It's a myth that he can't go left. Look at the games, see him on the court. I don't want to hear any mess about he can't go left. You're wrong, and you can't prove to me that you're right. Other part, Kendrick Perkins. You're on ESPN acting as though, oh my gosh, We don't know what he's going to say next. He's a loose cannon, and he could be an embarrassment. We don't know what he's going to do. Foster made the right decision to go ahead and get rid of him. Now, mind you, he's saying that right next to Stephen A., Screaming A., whatever you want to call him, Smith, the guy who's Jaylon Brown, who's been going at it with for the last couple of months. Just so y'all know, I don't support Jaylon Brown and going back and forth with guys like that. You're bigger than that. You don't need to engage yourself in that. You did. I support you still, but that's not something you want to do. You're above that. You're smarter than those guys, Jaylon. Yes, you are. You're smarter. Be smarter. Stay smarter. This is just clearly a smear tactic driven by the Boston Celtics, their leadership team. That's who it is. Was all of these anonymous this and anonymous that. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Brad Stevens stated that this was a salary cap situational move. Y'all remember that? Y'all saw the interview. Y'all got the recording. Salary cap. We weren't for sure how flexible we were going to be able to be, blah, 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 blah. Move over to the owner. He came back and said, well, this was definitely not a financial decision. It was a player decision. It was a team decision. We did it for the team. So who's lying? Either the GM is lying or the owner is lying. I think both of them lying. They want to smear this man for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they want to smear him. I'm going to tell you this. You go out there, you talk about Tatum this, Tatum's 1, and Brown's B. I'm going to go over some statistics there. We'll see if we can counter that. But let's talk about the trade. Paul George is scheduled to make $54 million this upcoming season. 56 the next coming season. 54 and 56. So now you're going to tell me it was a money move? I'm going to give you the Browns' salaries in a moment. Now, he's got a player option for year 2. And you know he's going to take that $56 million. He's not going to turn that down because we all know a 37-year-old Paul George is not going to make $56 million on the open market. So let's be real here. Jaylon Brown, scheduled to make $57 million this upcoming season. $3 million difference. Don't talk to me about salary. That's $3 million. That's pocket change. And then the next season, he's scheduled to make $61, which is a $5 million difference than Paul George. So don't talk to me about salary cap. Now, Jaylon does have a third season at $61. But you're talking about 3 years down the road. You don't know if Tatum's going to stay healthy. So don't tell me it was a team decision. Tatum showed you last year. He came back too early. He missed that wonderful Game 7, remember? $61 million what Jaylon's going to be owed in that third year. Now, mind you, Jaylon's 29 and will be 32 when his contract is up. Paul George on the flip is 36 and will be 38. Often injured, often suspended. But you're going to tell me it made sense? You have a 5-out team. You're a super analytics team. And all you talk about is analytics and threes. Shooting 53s a game. That's what your goal is. Newsflash, Paul George isn't a 3-shooter. He's no longer the defensive lockdown guy on the other end either way. He's not a turnstile. He's closer to a turnstile than a lockdown defender like my guy Jaylon is. The last 5 regular seasons, Paul George has played 31, 56, 74, 41, and 37 games. Wow. You did all of this for a guy that played less than 60% of the games over the last 5 years. Okay, I got you. You did it because the team needed that type of a player. Okay, now let's carry over to the friendship with him and Tatum. Oh, Sham said, well, there is no relationship outside of the basketball court. How many of you all got best friendships with people you work with outside of work? Talk to me about that. Talk to me about all the superstars who said, I didn't have friends on my team. I just hooped. What's wrong with that? Maybe it's Tatum's fault that they didn't have a friendship. Why does it have to be Brown? I know why it has to be Brown, but Brown's the guy. He's the evil guy. He's the smartest guy in the room. It don't matter if they're friends outside of basketball. None of this ever came up publicly until now. It's another example of the Boston Celtics trying to create a methodology about this man that's not true. Then we're told losing Brown will unlock Peyton Pritchard. This cat had the audacity to say, losing Brown, Peyton Pritchard's going to come out and he's going to be the next Jalen Brunson. He's going to play just like Jalen Brunson. Okay, fair enough. Got it. I'm done with that. I want to talk a little bit about this thing they call, usage. My boy told me that, well, he brought up usage. Oh, well, his usage is bad because I heard it on TV somewhere. You got to understand what usage means, first of all. It takes field goal attempts into play, free throw attempts into play, and turnovers into play. So I'll give you an example. Here's what's not counted and why it's a challenge. Assists and passing do not factor in the traditional usage rate. I'm going to give you an example. A point guard can hold the ball for 20 seconds, make a perfect pass to a teammate for a layup. The guy who passed the ball does not get credit. The guy hit the layup did. But you want to talk usage, that's fine. So the metrics say usage rates over 30% are leveled for superstars and superstar players only. Got it. That's what they say. 30% that's the key. Guys like Luka, Giannis, Joel Embiid, other players, right? But his usage is bad. 30% or higher. They say 24 to 29% are guys in that next tier. CJ McCollum, Tyrese Maxey, right? That type of guy. Third, role players, 15 to 23%. Aaron Gordon, OG Anunoby, right? Got it. Anything less than 23%, than 15%, you're not very good. I'm just going to give you Jaylon Brown's usage over the last, 5 years. Remember, the threshold is 30. The 21-22 season, 30.5. The 22-23 season, 30.7. The 23-24 season after the championship and finals MVP, 28.9. 28.9. The next season, 31.3. Oh, going up a little bit. Oh, this past season, 35.1%. So all this talk about, oh my gosh, his usage is bad and his is this and all of that stuff, it's just a lie. It's a lie to keep something going that's not true. His usage rates was 35%. Remember, he's Robin. He's not Batman. For him to be at 35% usage on a team that was scheduled and slated to be sixth best in the East, takes him to the number 2 seed, gets in the playoffs, team's rolling. Oh, well, we got to get number 1 back coming up from an Achilles. He looks great in practice. Oh, yeah. They're up 3-1 against Philadelphia 76ers at home, 13 points, up, third quarter, about 3.5 minutes to go. The coach on the sidelines doing this. More threes, everybody. More threes. We know we're not hitting them. But keep on shooting those threes. Because that's what we do. We're an analytics team, and by God, that's what we do. We shoot free throws. We shoot threes. That's what we do. To the tune, you shot 28% from the field, from the three-point line in that game as a whole. Game 5, you went on to lose the next 2 games. You got beat in the first round. And guess who gets the blame? Jaylon Brown. He's not the one jacking up threes. He's not the one sitting there saying, oh, this is my team. He showed you it was his team. In every way, shape, or form, he showed you. And all he's received is levels of disrespect. He can't go to his left. He's smarter than everybody in the room. He's smug. Hey, he doesn't have to have a college degree to be the smartest person in the room. I work with a whole lot of people with a lot of degrees. Believe me, I ain't impressed. And as my man Jaylon Brown said, bar is pretty low. He said the truth. Y'all don't like the truth. He's not out there embarrassing himself. He's the one who signed a $300 million deal. He's the one who said, no, Nike, I'm not good with that. I'm going to go out and make my own brand. He ain't hurting for money, and he's happy. Nothing like being happy and doing what you want to do, creating your own dynamic. Sort of like being self-employed. You want to work for somebody, have your insurance and all those things, like that's great. But working for yourself, his shoe brand, 714, whatever it is, 714, 741, whatever it is, it's his. He's the owner-operator there. He makes the decisions there. What's wrong with a guy making a decision? He's not a lapdog. Roof, roof. He's not a lapdog. Is that the problem? Man back there, he ain't a lapdog. That's Jaylon Brown. And you can say what you want to say. I hope Boston goes 0-82. I hope bad things happen to them. I don't care about Paul George. I don't care about none of those players on that team. None of them came to bat for that's the other. None of them came to Jalen's back. So he came to their back last year at 35% usage, 29 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3.5 turnovers. Yeah, he had y'all back. This ain't about buddy. Oh, no one had his back. What does that say? Don't say nothing to me, because I care about what goes on in the court. After the games, means nothing to me. Y'all keep that to yourself. You can have fun with that. You can enjoy. You can say, oh, my God, Jay, he just overrated. Who rated him? All NBA player. Finals MVP. Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Oh, really? He's still a scrub? Can't go to his left, all right? Can't go to his left. Lockdown defender. Can your boy Tatum do that? Nope. Everybody knows Tatum jacks up threes. So I'm not going to disparage him like they tried to do Brown, but I'm just telling you this. Your Superman went out the door. Now you've got Robin. And now he's got whoever you want to call Podcast P. Let's see how that goes. I'm really curious to see how that goes. Are y'all curious to see how that's going to go? Come on, 0-82. That's all I want. Give me 0-82. But that's all I'm saying. I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. I'm going to get my COTS thing going. I'm going to ease out of here a little bit. Doing my thing. Because I made my point. Facts over feelings. If you want to argue, come on, COTS Corner, we can talk about it. But you better bring some facts. That's all I'm saying. This is your boy DCot. I'm out.
Hit it hard, gotta stick and keep moving to get it all. Hit it hard, every player in the groove trying to get the ball. Hit it hard, I won't say, but this move got me real off. Hit it hard, I mean off the charts, know I'm the biggest boss. Hit it hard, gotta live it, stay true or you miss it all. Facts over feelings, don't worry about how you feeling. No, we just keep it the realest. Know I'm a warrior, know I control with these people. Must teach them with lethal, with wisdom. Locking with DCot to chop it and listen. We'll hop on the block, dropping knowledge uplifting. Lately been popping it off, the topics they want. You're blocking and drop what they missing. I gotta stick to the mission. Roll tide.